What's going on, everybody? If you watched my last video on the pros and cons of Freeport, Florida, chances are you've got a pretty good idea of what's going on over there. But how does that stand up to the southern counterpart of Santa Rosa Beach? In this video, we'll be going over exactly that. My name is Garrett Olds, local realtor here in the Emerald Coast. Let's go ahead and dive right in. The first difference between Freeport and Santa Rosa Beach is really what these two cities are all about. Santa Rosa is a huge second home and vacation rental market that caters heavily to high-end and luxury lifestyle living. Drive down scenic 30A and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. 4-story mega mansions, high-end restaurants, resort-style pools, high-end shopping, award-winning golf courses, private beach accesses, everything that the affluent vacationer or retiree is looking for. Freeport, on the other hand, is all about primary home ownership. It prioritizes families and affordability with long-term home ownership, the principal real estate investment. Many of these Freeportians are totally content commuting to their jobs and enjoying a peaceful neighborhood and don't mind having to commute a few minutes to get into the seasonal ruckus of the vacation goers that are just looking to get into a glimpse of this gorgeous Emerald Coast. All right, the second key difference between Freeport and Santa Rosa Beach is that of affordability. Santa Rosa has some of the highest price per square foot real estate in the entire country, sitting at around almost $600 a square foot. In comparison to the national average of just over $200, it has become an extremely luxury market that very few can afford. For Freeport, because they sometimes have lengthy commutes to work or fun, Freeport residents usually get to have a much lower cost of living. The average cost per square foot for a residential home in Freeport is $216, which is pretty well right in line with the national average. With the price per square foot of being right around that $216, there are a lot of entry-level homes in that Freeport area that the average person is able to attain. The third difference is going to be lifestyle and feel. In Santa Rosa, picture walkable beaches, gorgeous white sand, and bike rides along a scenic highway. You've got restaurants, boutiques, and nightlife right next to where you're going to be staying. This doesn't, however, come without drawbacks, as in the spring and summer, it can be a lot of things, but quiet is not one of them. In the summer, you're going to have to deal with a lot of traffic and a lot of people on these roads. So if you're looking for something a little bit more peaceful, let us consider Freeport. Freeport, on the other hand, is year-round full of peace. It's quiet, spread out, and suburban. Homes have more space, yards, and roads boast less traffic. But unfortunately, there aren't boutique streets or beachfront nightlife to stroll through, and it doesn't have much in the way of a downtown. Not yet, anyway. The fourth key difference between the two cities is that of the development stage. Santa Rosa got its start a lot earlier than Freeport. It got started roughly in the 80s and saw a dramatic jump in the 2000s and 2010s, whereas Freeport, on the other hand, didn't start to see its boom until around 2015, and its biggest growth is still happening to today. So, because Santa Rosa has almost a 20-year head start, it definitely has a level of developmental maturity that Freeport has yet to establish. In Santa Rosa, there's more shopping, entertainment, food, general businesses, and places to stay. While Freeport does have some of these options, it's the variety that a lot of people miss when comparing Freeport and Santa Rosa Beach. And the last one, key difference number 5, is ultimately who it's for. Santa Rosa Beach is perfect if you're looking for a vacation home, a luxury property, or a place to invest in short-term rentals. It's for lifestyle first movers. People who want the beach, the restaurants, the boutiques, and that iconic 30A vibe. While there's the residential outliers in the Santa Rosa Beach area, at its core, it's a place where experience comes first and price comes second. Freeport, on the other hand, is made for primary homeowners, especially families, first-time homebuyers, and military personnel or commuters who need a more practical home. It's a value-focused market offering bigger lots, more space, lower price per square foot, and plenty of room to grow. It's where people establish themselves and look to the long term of what the area will become. And there you have it, some of the key differences between Freeport and Santa Rosa. So, what's the answer? Is Freeport or is Santa Rosa Beach better? At the end of the day, this is not about me, it's about what you and your family want. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.